Sniper. Sniper, come on. Sniper. Talk your shit, nigga. Sniper. Yeah, Reed. Oh my god. You gotta be so tired to go. 5-piece chicken McNugget right here. Show me how to drop it, Reed.
And now, your starting point guard from East Orange, New Jersey, Sharife.
What's good, 10K gang? Now today's video I'm going to be talking about Sharife Cooper. So you guys, I want to bring y'all this video about Sharife just because I know y'all been seeing his progression at Auburn throughout these past few months. You know, ever since he left high school, I swear Sharife has been on another level and he's been so locked in and focused. It's just so crazy because you can literally just see his progression with his bounce. We all know throughout Sharife Cooper's high school career, he was not jumping how he's jumping right now. Even though he always had a little bounce, but now Sharife Cooper is literally jumping out the gym. It's just like, yo, he's been grinding. Literally, he's been grinding, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to do for his freshman year in college. But before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called TK Wallace Vlogs. Now let's get to the video. So first, if you guys do not know, I believe this is the first video I ever made about Sharife Cooper, which is kind of weird just because I've been watching him for quite a while and he's been one of my favorite guards for like the past 2 years in high school. You know, we all know he graduated in the class of 2020. He was ranked 20th in the ESPN Top 100, holding multiple Division I offers from schools like, as we all know, Auburn University, Kentucky, Alabama, Clemson, UConn, and many more. So Sharife Cooper was definitely a top guy in his class. He always been the top guy, of course. And like I said, I just don't know why I never really made videos about him, but as you can see, his time has finally come. So let's do a little rundown throughout his past 2 years in high school, just because, man, Sharife Cooper's junior and senior in high school was really unreal. One of the best high school years I ever seen in my life. But let's talk about his junior year. So throughout Sharife Cooper's junior year, he went 32-0. And he also was playing alongside with Isaac Okoro, who we all know attended Auburn University and now is entering the 2020 NBA draft. So throughout his junior year, Sharife Cooper, he went undefeated and he also was averaging 27 points per game, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals. He also won a state championship and he won the Gatorade Player of the Year in Mr. Georgia Basketball, like I said. So, yo, Sharife Cooper balled out his junior year. Like, I just can't imagine how many offers he got his junior year. Honestly, you guys, most of those offers he probably received most likely came from his junior year because, yo, his junior year, he was on a whole nother level. Like, I just remember just watching him. I was just like, yo, this kid is unstoppable. A 6-foot guard, only 160 pounds. He's not that big. He's not that tall. But he know how to just create space from his defender. He know how to just lead his team. He's just such a good leader, yo. Such a good passer. He know how to score the ball anytime he wants. He know how to get anywhere on the court. He can dribble the ball extremely well. He has a really good shot. He can shoot off the dribble. What can Sharife Cooper not do? He be making all types of flashy passes, no-look passes. Like, yo, it's just so crazy because he's just so ahead of a lot of players, yo. And that's why it's just so hard to stop him because, yo, he is so locked in. He is so calm and collected. I love his game so much. And on top of that, him being like a smaller guard, it just makes it even better because the dude is so smart. He is so smart when it comes to bigger defenders guarding him and everything. Yo, y'all really gotta watch Sharife Cooper. He is literally on a whole nother level, and he's definitely a top guard entering this college season. So you guys, let's fast forward to his senior year in high school. So Sharife Cooper's senior year at McCutcheon High School, you know, his team wasn't really that good as in his junior year because he was playing alongside with Isaac Okoro, like I said, and his team was just overall better. That's why they went undefeated. But his senior year, his team was still good. It was a lot more pressure on him, and that's why his points per game went up. He was averaging 28 points per game, 8 assists, 4 steals, and he scored a 52-point game with a 13 rebound and 10 assists, which means it was a triple-double. So he had a triple-double game, scoring 52 points, which is crazy. Sharife Cooper is a dog. Y'all cannot lie. He is such a dog, man. And it's just so crazy because how can you make your senior year better than your junior year? You just won Gatorade Player of the Year in Mr. Georgia basketball. Then the very next year, he went even more crazy. You know what I mean? Like, he just dominated even more. I can't lie. Sharife Cooper had an outstanding senior season. And even though he went against my former high school, Grayson High School, they lost in the playoffs, he had a really good game and stuff like that. You know, just watching Sharife Cooper throughout his senior year, I was just really proud of him because, yo, the fact that he just carried his entire team once Isaac left, he took over McEachern School. He just literally just did what he had to do, and he tried his absolute hardest. He was still being a team leader, and he still led his team to the playoffs. So it's just like he was still doing his thing, man. Like, all I could do was respect him, and I felt bad for him when they lost against Grayson High School because I really do support Sharife Cooper, and I saw how hard he worked, you know, just leading that team. And I'm pretty sure Auburn University definitely realized that. That's why they've been recruiting Sharife Cooper for quite a while. If you guys do not know, he already really had connections with Auburn University since his freshman year. That's why y'all would see that viral picture of him at Auburn when he was like a freshman. You know, he was looking really, really young. I know some of y'all probably seen that picture on Instagram or something. But Sharife Cooper, he already had connections with Auburn University. He already felt like that school was his family. So that's why when it was time for him to commit, it wasn't really hard for him to decide, even though University of Kentucky was on the list and just different other schools. You know, he already felt comfortable with Auburn University, which was cool. So it's just like, you know, and on top of that, the fact that Isaac went to Auburn, then he goes to Auburn right after, that's just dope to me. I really felt like they both already had it planned that they was going to go to Auburn. So, you know, they was already really good friends together in high school anyway. So it's clear as obvious they both already had it planned that they was going to commit to Auburn and go to the NBA right after that. So that is just really, really dope in my opinion. And I just think Auburn University definitely will be a good fit for Sharife Cooper playing under Bruce Pearl. You know, Bruce Pearl definitely, he believes in Sharife Cooper. He's going to let Sharife Cooper control the game, be the point guard, and just do what he got to do, as in controlling the team, controlling the pace, and just make sure everybody is doing what they're supposed to do, getting his teammates open shots, and just being a really good point guard. And I know Sharife Cooper, he definitely can do it. You know, I'm really, really excited to see what he's going to do his freshman year. In my opinion, I believe he's going to average like probably like 13 or 14 points, 6 assists, shooting like, I'll say like 46 field goal percentage and maybe like 39 or 40% from the three-point line, because he really is an efficient shooter. The only problem Sharife Cooper really has is just his turnovers. You know, he likes to make a lot of flashy passes, and he try to like get through double teams when he really just need to throw the ball out or just kick it out to his teammate. But sometimes Sharife Cooper like to just take over everything, so he would just try to do too much and end up turning over the ball, which he just needs to work on. But besides that, he still is a really good point guard. So I know a lot of people is probably wondering, will Sharife Cooper enter the 2021 NBA draft after his freshman year in college? Honestly, in my opinion, it all depends on how good he played his freshman year at Auburn. But I don't see him staying no longer than 2 years. If he has an okay season at Auburn for his freshman year, then I can see him staying for a sophomore year, then entering the draft after that. But if he balls out his freshman year, then you just know he's going to enter the 2021 NBA draft, because you know he wants to go to the league. His sister is in the WNBA. You know, it's just like he wants to go to the league. We all know Sharife Cooper's potential, and NBA scouts are definitely already looking at him. They just watching his progression, and on top of that, he's getting extremely bouncy and more athletic. That's just a plus on his resume. We all know Sharife Cooper is already a well-established point guard. We can compare him to like Chris Paul or Kyrie Irving. When I watch him play, I just think of a Chris Paul and a Kyrie Irving mix. He's a really, really good established point guard already. So him just getting more athletic and getting more bouncy, that's just a plus on his resume. And you know NBA scouts is going to like that. So all he got to do is just keep progressing, keep doing what he's doing. Once the season starts, ball out, take over, and do what you got to do, and watch him get in that 2021 NBA draft. Most likely be a first round pick, of course, or maybe a lottery pick. I can see Sharife Cooper being a lottery pick, but like I said, it just all depends on how good he play at Auburn. But Auburn definitely got the basketball organization that's well put together for Sharife Cooper, for him to be able to become a top pick in 2021 NBA draft, if that makes sense. I mean, just look at Isaac Okoro. He's already projected to be a lottery pick. So, like I said, Sharife Cooper just gotta keep doing what he's doing, keep grinding, keep pushing, and just always stay focused and locked in. And also, if you guys do not know, Sharife Cooper is the first 5-star recruit to commit to Auburn University ever since 2016, who was Mustafa Heron and Austin Wiley. Both of those guys were 5-star players, and they both committed to Auburn in 2016. So ever since then, there's been no 5-star players committed to Auburn. So that really is dope. Sharife Cooper just gotta come his freshman year with the fire and just ball out. I'm really excited to see what he's going to do. I want you guys to leave y'all comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about Sharife Cooper's game and how y'all feel about his freshman year at Auburn. I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button to get game. We out.